Okay, so let's go over today's price action. The two trades I ended up taking, which were both break evens. Kind of bad PA overall in indices. Um, but yeah, some good opportunities that like were on goals, which I'm gonna talk about. I missed out on those because I just logged out. And after two break evens, I was like, okay, it's probably not gonna be good PA. I was getting pretty late. Also, like, yeah, I just had something to do, so yeah, fine. All right, so we had these daily equal lows, very obvious, right? SMT candle, this candle 3. I mean, this candle 2, candle 3, and we're trading candle 4 towards an objective. I was open to trading back into the range, which is what my first trade is. At the time, we did not have equal lows. I was trading back, potentially trading this back into range, and we did actually ended up expanding. So I'm not gonna over NQS. Very similar bias, like just like to their corresponding job liquidity. Has somewhat possibly. I was like, okay, we could possibly trade back into range even on NQ. But again, I'm not gonna really focus on that because I didn't take any trades. So let's go over open. So right here at open, just as of now, just don't look at these. It makes sense in a second. So this is the open here. As you can see, we leave this. Okay, so and mark. So we have these daily lows here. Now this already got hit, right? This daily low, which is not a relevant swing, right? But we can expect some retracement again, as I was saying. So market opens here. All right. So market opens here. We drop. We are currently below this low, right? Even though we're leaving fair swings, we just place away, right? Oh, oops. Once I see this CSD on YM, it's like, okay, YM is also reversing here. We might leave these later on. That's my logic. I might leave these for later on. That's my logic. That's why I wanted to trade potentially this higher. You can see the profile is, it's pretty ass. So bear in mind that, like, you can see the open high. There's one cracking correlation at this high, and you can tell that this looks like a retracement to me. Looked like a very good point to where we could reverse. And this asset, right? It's high time frame SMT, lower time frame, confirmed by the CSD, which is on both asset. Again, so I have to wait for this to happen on YM. As soon as that happens right here, I'm in on this trade. And after market, I could have probably had different stop loss per. Could have had the wick here. I just used the full invalidation here. I was like, okay, this range is not too much. If I look at this, right, it's like all the resistance liquidity. So this trade, I enter here. Right, so we're in there. Trade moved hour and 1 hour. All right. Then stop me at break even. At this point here, I went break even because we have a 50-minute gap. Right? Look at this, right? So we have a 15-minute gap which hold. I inverse it. And this asset in this particular movement, right? I didn't have a lot of conviction. I was like, okay, this is possible. This asset, right? As you can see, CSD slower. So around my entry is, right? And it's aligned with this asset once we puts this SMT, which is up here, right? Then this asset, CSD is lower as well. Especially in the 5 minute. If I look at this 5 minute, yep, like this is what I was when pretty much I went break even. Once I see this on YM, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go for these lows, right? And once we leave it like this, right? This I can respect. This be okay. This is probably gonna be a retracement, sure. But like this should not have a deeper retracement. At this point, we're probably gonna hit them today, right? Even though we can trade back into range, which I'm trading this also, or back into the range, I wouldn't trade the continuation here because like ideally either I was in this trade, I was still holding, and this would not hit 2R by the way, because on my entry. I mean if I held it all the way through the day, it would have, as you can see. I don't know if you have good news, but it's just PM session delivers that. That's fine. I get mechanically here you should take the opening price, by the way. I just saw I just like this is the opening price. I was like, okay, like this opening price is very close to these highs. There's no point of reverse unless we hit these highs. And like these highs are just like super close, right? It just makes no sense to reverse off of this. At the time I was seeing this, then we do this, right? Put this. I believe it's like this. So now I zoom out, right? I see this 30-minute even hourly. You have a 2-stage, right? You have this YM RTY takes out this high, and look at the close, right? This is where, I mean, I was not in this trade anymore. So, but this is where definitely I would like close it, because like it's gonna reverse. It should reverse there actually. All right, so that's the first trade idea. So long, I go stop by break even mechanically here. The way I go break even is I enter as soon as it's pretty much what Gary teaches. Like as soon as you get CSD and expands away, right? My entries are around here. Get this RCSD. You have another 15-minute gap. I truly don't want to see this deeper retracement. Like to me, I don't know. Perhaps I might have mismanaged it. In my opinion, not. To me, this looks like a reversal, right? We hit, right? Hit objective. Well, we don't really hit anything relevant, but yeah. But how price is being, I'm just taking it safe here. I'm just going to break even. If it's going to be clean expansion, we shouldn't do this, right? Again, we shouldn't invest this 15-minute. And then what we do is like we create this 30-minute, right? And then YM reverses off of equal lows, right? We're re-sweeping this. So it's like this, right? It's like strand switch, sure, but off of a 30-minute gap, that's like barely visible. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this, especially since here at this period of time we swept the 4-hour candle high. We use candle higher. We go back, see a replay. I don't know why it's showing like that. Right, so we swept previous candles high, so this could be a key level to that's why where I go and break even. It's like I know it's kind of meh. It should technically be off of like this high or these in combination, which is what happens afterwards. What? Well, I see this as like this starts expanding. I just close. Yeah, I just close it right there as soon as we see SD lower. So I'll have executions on this, but that's fine. Like, yeah. So once I see that, like then we respect the end of respecting 30-minute, we trade higher. And at this point, since we are so close, look how close we are. Since we're this close to the lows, we should get there, especially once we get 2-stage crack like this. And we also have V-shapes. That's also an NQ, yes. So what I take here is I should take in the gap, to be fair. Like I should have taken like this 2R where I could have gone on 2R with these low. Or I mean not around 2R. Alright, my fill is a little bit worse. It's not the end of the world. My fill is like here. So I had 2R with this low. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it's like around here. And so yeah, at least I see this. The only thing is like really fair swing here. So this is technically a fair swing CSD. So I was a little bit reluctant. As soon as I saw this gap, I'm like, okay, nah, this should hold. Right. So I enter on this candle or this. I don't remember. Yeah, my fill was like around here. I think this candle. We should look at this where we leave equal lows. That's just so beautiful. Extremely high probable trade, right? 2-stage crack, right? Let's see, oh, never mind, it's 3-stage because this candle close, which I was waiting for overall. I was like, okay, yeah, this is probably gonna be PSP. This also was being strongest on the lower time frame. I can't really show you that. It's gonna be very hard to like. Okay, I could just tell by how we were moving, how the lower time frame was moving, that this was probably gonna be a PSP. But again, did I really need to wait for this close? No, because I already have a 2-stage, right? It's with this high, but still, to me, it's valid. And yeah, so I just wait for that. I'm like, also we're going this 5-minute again. It just doesn't deliver the draw. That's fine. So yeah, right. Let's see. I see if I can show you though. You see how this Hasa, yeah, just like a run by entry. See how this Hasa trades into this gap? This Hasa does it right, so it's a lower time frame SMT fill. It's just like this is a very good sign. Like if you're seeing this, like it's very good, and you're short even on this Hasa, right? It's very good. So again, ideally my fill should have been on the gap, but as you can see, it doesn't really matter. I am able to go break even once this trade moves, well, from my entry. All right, say that. Once it moves around 1R, like right there, I'm getting rid of this, right? So if you have a new validation point, and we also have a gap, yeah, like as soon as I saw this, yeah, perfect. That's where I go break even. don't even have to wait for this close as well. Like I want to see this place, right? Look how close we are to the draw. Should we come back to my entry? Not really. No, if I had conviction, I could have held this, but price action just been pretty ass. So I just decided to go break even, and mechanically it's what I always do. And yeah, I just unfortunately it doesn't deliver. So again, it would have not delivered this low, by the way. Which again, I don't know. If price action was a little bit cleaner, we could probably got in there. I really think this is a hyper trade. It's like probably this long as well. Right? As you can see, like this played out. So it's just like we just wanted to consolidate for whatever reason. So I can't really control that. And yeah, after I saw this, I gotta be completely honest, man. I was a little bit frustrated, but I decided to just log off. Like I didn't really look anything. Or I mean, actually, I did log out of my account. So I still was still looking, but not really there. I was not very interested in price action. Then we get this, right? So we've been like on the lower time, forget the lower time from here, just consolidating for the entire day on oils, right? So we have CL taking the high, right? And then we get 90-minute. This candle is also PSP, by the way. It's like so good. This is actually so good. This candle is PSP, right? And RB manipulates this high, right? Look at this. Right? It's perfect. Because these are very decoupled. So we're assuming in this right here is the manipulation, right? Because these stronger assets on the higher time frame are reversing, as you can see, right? Which we got to, ultimately got to that low, but right. So I mean, in my opinion, though, if I was looking at this, I would have probably not taken it. CL, even though this does offer better opportunity, I think this is the better trade, right? This kind of PSP. So if we go to the lower time frame as well, what do we have here? I'll probably disregard this kind of like this SD, right? And then you get this very clean continuation, right? So you enter here, right? You probably have your stop around here, and you get exactly to our around to over these lows, right? Look at this. And yeah, like this trade is very clean, even though it takes a little bit, right? This trade is pretty clean. And you just at their market, yeah. I think there might be 3 minute. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty similar. It's pretty much the same close, right? Yeah. So around 1200. So let's see the 6 hour candle. Oh no. I'm pretty sure it's literally, yeah, this candle's PSP. So you have SMT like this, right? As well. We have SMT between these and this. It's like also 6 hour SSMT, by the way. Yep. And we trade this towards this gap. Very simple. Low hanging fruit. There's really not much to go. Beyond that, you could probably hold CL to this. It's just like daily candle at this point doesn't really support it. It's probably gonna react somewhere around the opening price. So either you TP at the opening price, or look at the hourly here. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's the opening price. It makes a lot of sense to take out all these lows, right? So yeah, this was a trade idea overall. I also didn't like, I mean, of course it wasn't on the charts, but looking back, I don't know if I would take in this. I don't like it as much. This candle's kind of chopping around, not really doing. Okay, so this is the retracement. Got here. All right. So all you have to sure is like pretty much this. You put your stop here. So yeah, you can get to these lows. I would personally take it here. There's like no way you're holding towards this on this low to this. Well, yeah. What you could do is probably close it. Yeah, you could close it like once CL hits this, right? If it's CL, like for example here, we hit like your draw liquidity. This asset like leaving fair swings, equal lows, relatively equal lows. The retracement, I don't know if it's capped off by SMT. Let's see. I think this might be SMT fill as well. It's right here on the continuation. It's like lower time frame, but it's like with this gap, yeah, very small gap, right? Also, two stage on the continuation is just crazy, but yeah. Dude, like, look at this, like, literally just, I was just expecting something like this to happen, right? Oh, this is so high probable. I would not swear it. Oh, damn, this is like super nice. I don't try PM session, but damn, look at this V shape. Two stage crack with the continuation, 2.5 R, 2.3 R. Damn, that shit's clean. Anyways, so yeah, there was that. This was a pretty clean move. Again, this is like PM session. Like, yeah, this is like 12:40. All right, so anything after 12:30, I usually am not looking. So yeah, yeah. So I saw this V shape lower. I'm like, okay, I'm just done. Like, okay, we could probably just consolidate, just like we're doing it here, or we could deliver these lows, but it's getting pretty late. So no trades for me, but very clean. Right, looking hindsight, very clean framework. Good job if you took that. That's pretty clean. And yep, that remains it. For gold and silver, we just dumped. I just took a paper trade wherever. It's just, yeah. Trading actually potentially lower, but yeah, it's just like so super low probability once we dump this much. AM session is probably gonna consolidate, right? And yeah. All right, so that's gonna be it. My mouse literally just died. So I gotta stop the recording and then I'll pause it. It's funny.